Hello, beautiful, and welcome to your beginner to all levels Vinyasa flow. I recommend doing this same sequence every day for 30 days to build strength, tone your entire body, open up your body, create more flexibility and a spaciousness in which you can find more serenity and joy. Shift your hips to your heels, your forehead towards the floor in Balasana to begin. Close your mouth and begin to breathe deeply in and out the nose. We want to maintain this breath in and out the nose throughout the entire yoga practice. On every breath in, expand your belly big with your breath. Every breath out, engage the pelvic floor and pull the belly button in towards the spine and up. Every breath in, belly big, side waist expands, chest lifts. Every breath out, strengthening your belly. Every breath in, expanding the lungs in 360 degrees. Every breath out, constricting the back of the throat, creating a wave-like sound with your breathing. On your next inhalation, rise up to hands and knees, shoulders above wrists. Inhale, look forward, belly heavy. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, look forward. Exhale, lengthen your tailbone down between your knees. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, chin to chest, around the middle of your spine. Inhale, look forward, shoulders relax down and back. And exhale, chin to chest, press that mat away. Looking forward, heavy belly. And then flowing into a rounded back. Curl the toes under, spread those fingers as wide as you can and press the hips up and back. Bring some movement into your first Adho Mukha Shavasana, bending one knee and the other or both. We want to prioritize length in the spine our entire practice. So especially in this position, you can be really high up on the toes or bend the knees as long as your spine stays as long as possible, and create length and width across the spine and the shoulders. On your next inhalation, glide forward, shoulders above wrists. Engage your belly and lower all the way down onto the mat. Roll your shoulders back, press into the tops of the feet, and lift the heart up, Bhujangasana. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the heart up, and exhale, slowly glide down. Last time, inhale, lift up, Bhujangasana, and exhale, lengthen down. Press the mat away, curl the toes under, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Reconnect with your yoga breathing here. Every inhalation, your belly is big. Every exhalation, pull your belly button in towards your spine and up. Step your feet to your hands, grab opposite elbows, and hang forward, keeping a micro bend in the knee. Roll your head once to the right and once to the left, and then folding here, hanging forward, releasing out of the low back. Check in with your breath. Make sure you're still doing your Ujjayi yoga breath. Every inhalation, your belly expands big with your breath. Every exhalation, engaging the pelvic floor, pulling the belly button up and in. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up. Look up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Tadasana. Check in with your posture. Lengthen your tailbone down. Pull your low abs in. Lengthen your side body. and then soften your ribs inward. Beautiful. Now inhale, stretch the palms out and up, lift up on your tippy toes, balance. Exhale, heels to the floor, lower the arms. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up, lift up to the toes. Exhale, lowering with control. Breathe in deeply through the nose, lifting up on the toes. Breathe out, lower with control. Ground the heels. Inhale, sweeping the palms out and up, look up. Exhale, bending to the right, keeping your hips in a line, squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, bending to the left. Lengthening the side body. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, bending the elbows, opening across the chest. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, slowly folding forward. Uttanasana. Bend the knees. Bringing the hands up to the thighs, extend the spine, roll the shoulders back, and exhale, fold. Stepping back, we're flowing into plank, shoulders over wrists. Come forwards on your tippy toes. You can always bring your knees to the mat when we lower down in chaturanga. Inhale, ardha mukha shavasana. Bring your heart forward in between your hands. And then flip your feet. Shift the hips back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Spread your fingers, lengthen your spine, pressing your hips up and back. Bringing your attention back to your smooth, deep, even breath in and out the nose. Bend your knees, hop or step your feet to your hands. Inhale, glide your hands up, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, spreading the arms out and up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathing in, stretching the arms up. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, bending to the left. Anchor into the outer edge of the right foot. Inhale, straight up. And exhale, bring your hands back behind you to your bum or your low back and press your heart up towards the sky. Exhale, flow your hands down the backs of your legs. You can bend your knees as much as you need to bring your fingertips to the floor. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale to fold. Stepping into plank position, you can lower your knees or lower in one straight line. Really bring the shoulder blades onto the back here. Inhale, ardha mukha shavasana. Press your heart up towards the sky. Exhale, adho mukha shavasana. Check in with your breath. Every inhalation fills the belly first. Look forward, bend your knees, step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale to fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweeping the palms out and up, look up, maybe smile, advanced version. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, spreading the palms up. Exhale, bending to the right, opening the side body. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, bending to the left, straighten your arms even more. Rotate your heart to the sky. Inhale up. Exhale, opening the heart, gliding the arms back behind you. Lifting the heart forward and up. Nice back bend, and then slowly fold forward, hands on the hips, Uttanasana. Inhale, gliding your fingertips up, lengthen the spine, and exhale to fold. Stepping into plank, either knees on the floor or in one straight line, chaturanga. Make sure those shoulders stay back. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, and exhale, stay here. This is a wonderful position to open the heart, uplift how we're feeling, and charge your body with more energy. Last breath in and exhale, knees on the floor, gliding your seat to your heels, forehead to the mat, Balasana. Take a deep breath in, and sigh it out the mouth. And then close your mouth, reconnect with your deep, slow, even breaths in and out the nose. Make your way into Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward dog. Make sure your fingers are spread wide from one another, pressing into the second knuckle of each hand to protect your wrists. Inhale, look forward, step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine, shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the palms out and up, look up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Smile. Sit down deep, Utkatasana, stretching your palms out and up. Exhale, bring your hands to your low back and straighten it out, lengthen your tailbone down. Lift your arms back up, and then exhale your hands to your heart, sit down deeper. Inhale, sweep the palms up. Exhale, hands to heart, sit deeper. Weight in your heels here. Inhale, stretching the palms out and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. You should be feeling some heat. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up. Straighten the legs, hands to heart. Good work. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up. Exhale, gliding the right arm down. Stretch towards the right with your left arm over the left ear. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, stretch over to the left, lowering your left arm down. Stretch your right arm over your right ear. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, gliding your arms back behind you, hands to the low back. Lift your heart. Exhale, hands to the heart. Sit down deep for Utkatasana. Lengthen your tailbone down, pull your low abs in, hands to heart. You can either bring your fingertips to the floor, stretching your right fingertips up to the sky, or bring your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Keep your weight in your heels and your knees in one line, rotating your heart and your gaze up to the sky, twisting here, mini detox for your body. On your exhalation, release the pose, bringing your fingertips down towards the earth. Remember, you can always bend your knees as much as you need. Grab onto your toes. You might need to bend your knees here a lot, and that's fine. Folding forward. On your next inhalation, grab onto opposite elbows and just lengthen out of that low back for a moment. Then toe heel your feet together. Bring your knees together, lift up Utkatasana. Exhale, sit down deeper, bringing either your right fingertips to the floor or your right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Hands together, press the palms together, lengthen the spine, revolve your heart and your gaze up and to the left. your next exhalation, fingertips to the floor. Bring your feet out to a hip width. Lengthen the spine and exhale, fold here. You can stay here, grab onto opposite elbows, or you can bring your hands underneath your feet. You can keep your knees bent here a lot or strengthen and straighten the legs. Folding forward, bringing your hands, really pressing your feet into your hands, bringing your weight forward into the palms of the hands. Inhale, grab onto opposite elbows, taking a moment to lengthen out of the low back. Then toe heel your feet back together, sit back down, deep weight in the heels, Utkatasana, and exhale, hands to the heart. Take a moment here, close your eyes, maybe arrange your clothing. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up. Exhale, folding forward, heart first, head last. Inhale, lengthen the spine, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, fold forward, stepping back, plank, and then immediately into Adho Mukha Shavasana. Stepping your feet together, inhale, stretch the right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrists. Breathe in, extend your leg up and back. Exhale, right knee across the body, left elbow. Inhale, extend the leg up. Exhale, right knee to right shoulder or elbow. Inhale the leg straight up. And exhale, you're going to be bringing your foot in between the hands. You can always reach back and help your foot forward like I did. Make sure your hips are in one line, your knee over your ankle, and then straighten the arms up to the sky. Bending into the right knee, come forward on your left toes and lift your left kneecap up to the sky to straighten your left leg more than it's ever been. Now rotate your pinky in towards your face, both pinkies, and then bring your hands to your heart. Bringing your fingertips down towards the earth, pivot the left heel down to the mat. Your right heel is in line with the inside of your left foot. Lift your hands and then relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Make sure your knee is gliding out towards your right toe. Scoop your pelvis under, engaging your low abs, keeping your shoulders over your hips. Inhale, stretch forward, and exhale, lean back. You can bring your left fingertips down onto your left thigh or wrap your fingers around. Bend deeper into the front knee. And then on your next exhalation, bringing your right elbow to your right thigh or your right fingertips down to the inside of the foot, stretching your left arm up over your left ear, creating a long line of energy from the outside edge of the left foot all the way up through the little finger. Bend even deeper into the right knee and then pull your right hip under you, revolving your heart open. Inhale, up and back. And exhale, cartwheeling your hands down to the mat, lifting up on your left toes, plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. And exhale, pressing the hips up and back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. You can always bring your knees to the mat here and take a break in Balasana with your forehead on the floor. Reconnect with that deep, slow breath in and out the nose. Inhale, stretch the left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend the leg up and back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, straighten the leg. And exhale, left knee, left elbow. Last time, stretch that leg up. And exhale, bringing your foot in between the hands. Come up on your fingertips, making sure your knees over your ankles, stretch the palms out and up. Bending deeply into the knee, look back and make sure your right leg is completely straight. Come forwards on your right toes. Now soften your ribs in and lift and spread across the heart. Bringing your fingertips to the floor, lower the heel and rise back up, Virabhadrasana 2. Make sure that your shoulders remain over the hips and the left knee is in the direction of the little toe. Pull your low abs in, relax your shoulder blades down your back. Bend even deeper into that front knee if you can. And inhale, stretch forward to go back, bend deeper into that front knee. Keep your fingertips on your thigh or you can wrap here. Bring your elbow down to your thigh or your fingertips to the mat. Wherever you are is beautiful. With time, you'll get even better. Make sure that you're not collapsing into your left shoulder. Really press into the left forearm if it's on the thigh. Pulling your left hip under you, extending from the outer edge of the right foot all the way up to the fingertips here in Parsvakonasana. Inhale, back up, stretch back, and then circle your arms down to the mat. Flowing into plank. On your exhalation, press back Adho Mukha Shavasana. Stay here, inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, press up and back with the hips. Inhale, rolling like a wave, look forward, plank. Exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Last time, inhale, roll forward, plank. Exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Stay here or lower your knees to the mat. Sit back on your heels, lower your forehead down to the floor. Reconnect with your breath here. Breathe in, expand your belly, your side waist, your heart lifts, and exhale slowly and smoothly out the nose. Breathing into your lower back, middle back, the back of the heart, slowly rising up on your exhalation. Curl your toes under, bring your fingertips to the mat and press your knees and inner thighs together. Stay here or bring one hand up, maybe bringing both hands up, finding your balance here, squeezing your inner thighs towards one another, lengthening your tailbone down. Check in, are you still breathing? Lower your fingertips down, straighten your legs, grab onto opposite elbows, mini break here. Then glide your hands up to your thighs, roll your shoulders back, exhale to fold Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the palms out and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, my beautiful people, sweep those arms out and up, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Now bring your fingertips a little bit forward. Bring your hands up. Perhaps you find your balance here. And fingertips to the floor, knees to the mat, walking your hands forward. Extending your hips up and back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, stretch the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch that leg up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend those toes up to the sky, and exhale, stepping in between the hands. Rising up for Alana, straighten your left leg. On your exhalation, hands to the mat. Pivot your left heel down, Virabhadrasana 2. Bend deeper into the front knee and stretch up and back. Exhale, Parsvakonasana, elbow on the thigh or fingertips to the floor, reaching the left arm over the ear. On your next inhalation, rise back up, sweep the right arm up and back, and exhale, circling the hands down to the floor, moving in the rhythm of our breath here. Plank pose, chaturanga, keeping those shoulder blades on, squeezing in towards your spine. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, lift the heart. Exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Stepping your feet together. Find length in the spine. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. You're doing great. Come on, left leg up to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen the leg up. And exhale, step the foot in between the hands. You can always help your foot get there. Inhale, stretch the palms out in Balasana. Exhale, bringing your hands to the mat. Pivot the heel down to the floor. Cartwheel the arms up. Virabhadrasana 2, bend deeply into the knee, shoulders over the hips, stretch up and back. Exhale, Parsvakonasana, forearm to the thigh or fingertips to the floor, stretch through the fingers, lift the chest, returning back up, back, and then circling your hands down to the floor. Coming forward for Vinyasa, you can already go back into Adho Mukha Shavasana and skip it. Inhale, lifting the chest, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, and exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and exhale out the mouth. You can stay in Adho Mukha Shavasana or come down in Balasana, releasing your arms back behind you, forehead on the mat. Reconnect with your breath, breathing deeply in and out the nose. Breathe in, fill your belly, your side waist, expand across the chest, and exhale, softening and relaxing. Breathing in, belly, side waist, chest, and exhale, lifting back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Spread your fingers wide. Broaden across your shoulder blades and then step your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, stretching the palms out and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good work. Now come up on your right toes. Lengthen that tailbone down. Stay here, hands to the heart. Lift your knee. You can bring your toes to the floor, crossing your right leg on top of the left, bringing your right arm under the left, perhaps bringing your hands to touch. Lift your elbows to shoulder level. You can stay here. You can wrap that foot, right foot, around the left leg. Lengthen your tailbone down, pull your low abs in and squeeze everything tight. Garandasana, Eagle Pose. Inhale, release, stretching the arms up, and exhale, hands to your heart. Lift back up on the right toes. Lift your right leg up, stay here, or bring your left hand to the outside of the knee. Stay here or look back behind you at your right fingertips, twisting open. Straighten your left leg more. staying here, or you can always grab the outer edge of that right foot and extend the leg. And slowly release, other side. Come up onto the toes. Bring the toes back behind you, hands at your heart. Stay here practicing lifting the foot up from the floor and returning it back down. Or lift that leg all the way up to hip level. Flex the right foot, squeeze the inner thighs together for Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. You want to bring your leg and your spine in one straight line, slowly lowering down, feet together. Beautiful work. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up. Exhale, hands to your heart, other side. Come up on your left toes, and then bring your leg, cross your left leg over your right. You can keep your left toes on the floor. Bring your left arm under the right, perhaps your hands together, sit down deeper, lengthen your tailbone down, pull your low abs in. Perhaps you can wrap the leg all the way around your foot, around your calf. Wherever you are, it's gorgeous. Inhale, squeeze everything tight. Exhale, pulling the navel into the spine and up. Release the pose, hands to heart. Come up on your left toes. Lift your left knee. Bring your right hand to the outside of the left knee. And perhaps you extend your left hand behind you, looking at your left hand. If you want an additional challenge, you can always grab the outside of the left foot with your right hand and extend the leg. Just something to work up to. Bring your hands back to your heart. Bring your left toes back behind you and fold partially forward. You can practice here just with lifting the toes up away from the floor, or fold halfway down. Bring your left leg back behind you, Virabhadrasana 3. You can keep your hands at your heart or extend your arms back behind you or in front of you. Squeeze your inner thighs. Then lower down, feet together, hands to the heart. Take a deep breath in, spreading your arms out and up. Look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Sit down, deep Utkatasana, weight in the heels. Now bring your elbows all the way to your thighs, your fingertips then to the floor. Bring your feet to mat width. Bring your forearms to your thighs. Sit down, deep for Balasana. High Balasana, building some heat here in the legs. If you want, you can sit down even deeper. You could be up on your toes, and that's beautiful. You could stay up in High Balasana where we were before, or bring your elbows to the inside of the thighs, lowering your heels down to the mat. Lengthen the spine, stay here, or spread your fingers wide. Make sure that your elbows stay in a line. Bring your knees up high. Bend your elbows, perhaps lifting one foot up off the floor, perhaps the other foot up off the floor, bringing your toes together to touch. Just be playful here. If you're scared, you can always bring a pillow underneath your head so you don't fear falling on your face. Toes back down to the earth. Come back up into High Balasana, and then sit all the way down in between your thighs if you can, lengthening the spine. And bring your fingertips behind you and sitting down on your bum. Bringing your feet together, lift the heart. Pressing the fingertips into the mat, and then grab onto your feet, Baddha Konasana. Extend your spine long, fold forward with a flat back. Let's take a break, you deserve it. Return your attention to your smooth and deep breath in and out the nose. If you want to extend your hands out in front of you to stretch your back, your spine, you can. And then come back up. Press your knees down towards the mat, lengthen the spine. And then bring your feet to the mat. Bring your fingertips behind you, pointing towards your hips. Lift the heart up, stay here. Or you can lower down onto your elbows. Lift your knees up. You can lower one foot down to the mat, one toes down to the mat, and then the other. Or keep your feet where they were, or extend the legs straight up to the sky. Breathing still the sound smoothly in and out the nose. This is very intense on the abs, so keep with it. And slowly lowering the feet down. Rising back up. Hands still pointing towards the hips. Lift the chest, stay here, or lift the hips up, maybe a little or all the way up. Your gaze is forward or up to the sky. And on your exhalation, lower your seat back down to the floor. Bring the soles of the feet back together. Lengthen the spine and fold with a flat back, any amount. Check in with your breath. Make sure on every inhalation you're expanding your lungs like balloons in 360 degrees. We tend to breathe forwards into our lungs and neglect to breathe into our side ribs and the back of our lungs. So really send and expand your lungs in 360 degrees on every inhalation. Step back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, stretch the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, stepping the right foot in between the hands. You can always help your foot in between the hands, it's no problem. Your body will open up with time. Pivot your left heel down to the mat, and then spread the arms up towards the sky. You want to keep the left hip as much as possible in line with the right. Lengthen down through the left leg to the outer edge of the left foot. Lift the heart up, perhaps going back, and bend as much as you can into that front knee. This is a very challenging pose, so wherever you are is gorgeous. Your body will open up with time. Straighten your leg, making sure your right heel is in line with the middle edge of the left foot, pivoting down, bringing your fingertips to your right shin, pulling your right hip back and lengthening your side body, Trikonasana. Now bring attention to your right foot and make sure that you're not rolling more weight to the outer edge of the right foot or bringing too much attention to the inner foot. Press down into the right foot evenly. Bend your right knee, slide your left toes forward, and then slowly, perhaps you can practice just lifting the left foot up and back, or lift that leg up to hip level. Straighten your left leg, flex the left foot, bringing the left hip on top of the right hip. You should be able to see your toes, your left toes in the periphery of your vision. Keeping your fingertips on your hip or extending your left hand up to the sky. Lower down with control back into Trikonasana. Straighten your right leg, pull your hips back, lengthen your side body forward. Inhale, rise back up. And then exhale, grounding your hands to either side of the right foot. Step way back, bringing your left knee down to the floor. It can always be on a blanket. Making sure your right knee is over your right ankle. Lift the arms out and up. And exhale, pulling the low abs in. Pull back with your right heel and pull forward with your left knee. So you're engaging the muscles of the legs here. Strengthen the low back, lifting up and back. Exhale your hands to the floor. Let everything soften and release here. Then glide your hips back, straighten your right leg for ardha hanumanasana. Flex your right toes towards you, lengthen the spine, and perhaps folding forward over the right leg any amount. Slowly, softly roll back forward. Curl the back toes under, straighten and strengthen the left leg, and press back Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, lifting the left leg up to the sky, stepping the left foot in between your hands. You can always help that foot forward. Pivoting the right heel down to the mat, bend into the knee, straightening the right leg, pressing down into the outer edge of the right foot for Virabhadrasana 1. Try to keep your hips in a line, softening the ribs inward, lift up out of the low back and bend deeper into that front knee. Move in the rhythm of your breath here. Create a micro pulse in the body. Then straighten and strengthen your left leg. Pull your hips back, lengthen your side body forward, bringing your hand down onto your shin or a block, and looking up towards your fingertips. Trikonasana. Bring your hands back down to your hips, bend into the front knee, gliding your foot forward. You can practice with balance or lift your leg all the way up to hip level. Ardha Chandrasana. Make sure you can see those toes back behind you. Flex your foot, really rolling the top hip on top of the bottom hip. Perhaps your gaze goes upwards. This is a really challenging pose, so wherever you are, be patient. Your body will open up with time. Step back with control, Trikonasana. Pressing evenly into the front foot, rise back up and circle the arms down. Rise up on the right toes and lower the right knee down to the mat. Make sure that your left knee is directly over the ankle. Take a moment here to soften. Then bring your hands up to your thigh. Stay here or stretch your arms out and up. Lift up out of the low back. Pull your left heel back and your right knee forward to engage the muscles of the legs. Spread across the heart, lift up higher, and release your hands down to the earth. Take a deep breath in and let it out, relaxing and softening. Gliding your hips back, straighten your front leg, flexing your toes towards you, lengthen the spine, and fold forward any amount. Bring your weight back forward into the left foot, curl your right toes under. Pivot your right heel down to the mat, walking your hands forward. Bring your toes a little bit in, your heels a little bit out. Grab onto opposite elbows, micro bend the knees, and let yourself hang forward. Stay here or lengthen the spine, bringing your fingertips in between the feet or grabbing onto the toes or your heels. On every inhalation, lengthen the spine a little. On every exhalation, use your belly to pull you farther forward. Your hands may be up on blocks here, where you can keep hold of the opposite elbows. If you're a more advanced practitioner, this is a good time to go up into headstand next time. Inhale, lengthen the spine, bring your hands to your hips, and slowly rise up to standing. Bring your hands to your heart, bring your feet together. Take a deep breath in, and let it out. Rise up onto your right toes. Another balancing. Stay here or bring your toes still on the mat and your right heel in towards your leg, or bring your right foot to your left calf or all the way up to the inside of your left thigh. Avoid the knee area. Wherever you are, press the foot into the leg into the foot. Hands at the heart or stretch the arms out and up here in Balasana, tree pose. Lower your foot down. Other side, come up on your left toes. Stay here, lengthening your tailbone down, or press your left heel into your leg. Bring your left foot to the inside of your right calf or all the way up to the inside of the thigh. Bring your hands to your heart or stretch your arms up, lengthen your tailbone down, pulling your low abs in, pressing your leg into the foot into the leg. Slowly lower the foot down. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Begin to swing the arms forward and back and then begin to hop. We want to wake up our entire fascia here by bringing some unexpected movement in. Bring your hands to your heart, maybe smile, advanced version. Come up on your left toes, bringing your heel back towards your bum. Either stay here playing with balance, or you can kick that foot dramatically into the hand and begin to reach forward with the left arm. Bring your index finger and thumb together out in front of you and keep your right hip in line with the left hip as much as possible. Slowly release the pose, hands to your heart. Coming up onto the left toes. Whatever you did on the other side, we'll repeat on this one. Bring your hand to the outside or inside edge of the foot and kick that foot into the hand. Right index finger and thumb together. As much as you reach forward, kick back with the foot, lowering the left hip level with the right. Dancer's pose. On your next exhalation, release the pose, hands to heart. Begin to swing the arms again. Come on, feel a little silly, jumping up as high as you can, from left side to right side. Waking up the energy in the body, stretch the arms up, then stretching the left arm over the left ear. Little pulses here to the right, and now other side, little pulses over towards your left. Lift the arms up, and exhale, bring your hands behind you, interlace the fingers, lift the heart, bend the knees, folding forward. Inhale, lift those palms up to the ceiling. Exhale, fold. Lifting your fist up and exhale, fold forward as much as you can over your legs. Your knees can be bent here a lot if you need to. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, folding deeper. Inhale, lifting that fist up to the ceiling. Exhale, fold. Use your belly. And bring your hands to your low back, patting down the legs and up the inside of the legs. Down from the back along the meridian lines and up the inside of the legs. And stepping back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Attach your mind to your breath. Inhale, sweep the right leg up to the sky. And exhale, knee forward, right foot between the hands. Come forward on the toes, lowering your left knee down to the mat. Inhale, stretch the palms up. Exhale, bring the left elbow outside the right knee or your left fingertips down to the earth. You can stay here or lift the knee, straightening the back leg, lifting the knee up towards the sky. Revolving your heart and your gaze up towards the sky here. Releasing the fingertips down to the mat. Lower your knee back down to the mat. And then spreading your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, bringing your foot out back behind you, pivoting the right outer edge of the foot down to the mat. You can stay here or straighten both legs coming into side plank. So a few variations here. Lift those hips up higher, making sure the right hip is really stacked in line with the left, and then revolve into Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, bring the right foot forward, lowering the right knee down for Ekapada Raja Kapottanasana, pigeon pose. Make sure the left leg is in one straight line, and then lower down onto the forearms. Now check in with your hips. You want your hips in one line with one another. You can always stay up on the forearms or bring a pillow underneath that right hip. If you want to and it feels good, you can bring your forehead all the way down to the floor. Reattaching your mind to the breath. Inhale, belly full, sideways full, chest expands, and exhale, slowly softening everything. Inhale, slowly start to come back up. Lean onto your right hip and swing your left leg all the way around, your foot outside the knee, or straighten your right leg. Wherever you are, ground down into both sitting bones and press the left foot into the mat equally. Bring your left fingertips back behind you, hugging the knee in towards your chest and lengthening the spine, or bringing the right elbow to the outside of the knee. On every inhalation, lengthen the spine up through the crown of the head. Every exhalation, twisting deeper to the left. Slowly unravel the pose. Bring your legs back behind you, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale forward the plank. Exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Flowing with the breath here, inhale, plank. Exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, rolling like a wave forward, plank. Exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, plank, look forward. Exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, stretch the left leg up to the sky. And exhale, bringing your left foot in between your hands. Lowering your right knee down to the earth, left knee over the heel, lift up, and bringing your right hand to the floor, twisting open here, or bringing your right elbow to the outside of the knee, revolving the heart and the gaze up to the sky. You can stay here or straighten your back leg. All twists are very detoxifying for the mind and the body. Inhale, stretching the left arm up. Exhale, release. Bringing your left knee back. You can always come onto the right knee, stretching here, the side body, strengthening the side body. Or you can straighten your right leg, stacking the left hip on top of the right, stretching your left fingertips up to the sky for side plank. Lowering back down, pressing the hips back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, bringing the knee up towards your hands, lowering the knee down, making sure that your right leg is in one straight line from the hip out through the toes. Lift the hips, make sure your hips are in line with one another. And then you're ready to go deeper into Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. Perhaps coming onto your forearms, perhaps onto your elbows, bringing your thumbs to give pressure to your third eye, the middle of your forehead. This calms your entire nervous system. Perhaps lowering your forehead all the way down to the floor. Inhale, rise back up. Roll onto your left hip and bring your right foot all the way around. You can always straighten your left leg here. Ground down into both sitting bones and the entire right foot presses into the floor. Stretch your right arm behind you, revolving open to the right. Either hug your knee with your arm or you can bring your elbow to the outside of the knee. Now lengthen the spine up towards the sky and then twist open. Slowly unravel the pose. Bring the right sole of the foot to the inside of the left thigh. Ground down into both sitting bones, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold forward. Don't grab onto anything yet, just stretch forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold using your belly. One more time, inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, fold forward over the leg. This time you can bring your fingertips to the floor, the shin, your ankle around your foot, and fold forward. Janusarsasana. Inhale, rise back up. And switch sides, bringing your left foot to the inside of the right thigh, ground down into both sitting bones, and then fold forward. Grabbing onto your shin, your ankle, or your foot. Releasing out over the right leg. rise back up. Straighten both legs. Lengthen the spine, lift up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, lengthen out of the low back. Exhale, use the belly to come a little farther forward. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Exhale, pull the belly up and in to fold even deeper. And then grab onto what you want and relax and fold here. You may want to use micro movements here in rhythm of your breath to bring you deeper into this pose. So every inhalation you lengthen, every exhalation use your belly to pull you deeper, pressing the hamstrings down into the mat. Inhale, release and rise up. Shift forward, bring your feet to the mat and lower all the way down onto your back with control. Take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh out the mouth, pulling the left knee in towards your chest, straightening your right leg out onto the floor. You can close your eyes here, bringing your attention and focus inward on the breath. Then straighten the left leg, pulling the right knee into the chest, allowing the low back to release and relax. Release the right leg. Then press both feet down into the mat. Pressing the hips up to the sky. Bring your right shoulder blade underneath you, your left shoulder underneath you. Clasping hands, opening across the chest, pressing into the heels, lifting the hips up higher, spreading across the chest. Slowly releasing out of the pose, pulling your knees into your chest, releasing the low back. Begin to circle the low back, massaging the low back onto the floor. Then straighten your right leg, bringing your left knee over the right leg. Make sure that your spine stays in one long line with your right leg. Bending the left knee, pulling the left heel in towards your bum, relaxing your head on your right arm. Release. And shift your hips to the right, straighten your left leg, gliding your right knee over the left leg, spreading the arms out wide. Grab onto the right foot, bending the right knee, pulling the right heel in towards your bum, your left ear and your left arm. Release the foot, glide onto your back, stretching the arms up, tense everything, and then relax. Pulling your shoulder blades underneath you, allowing your feet to splay out, your palms turned up to the sky. Take a deep breath in through the nose Blow it out as slow as you can, like you're blowing out candles on a birthday cake. Breathe in through the nose, as slow as you can out the mouth. Three more times. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And last time, in through the nose and out through the mouth as you roll onto your right side. On your next breath in, rise up to sitting with crossed legs and bring your hands to your heart, closing your eyes. Feeling into your body, sensing any shifts since the beginning of your practice. Really amazing. So few people can commit to completing an entire hour. So, congratulations, wishing you radiant joy and health. Namaste.